All right, so this is where the hot mess comes in to play. What's up, y'all? Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be super fun because we are going to be decluttering all of my high-end foundations, stick foundations, and concealers. I have so many. As you can see, this drawer is filled to the brim. I actually have one more foundation in the mail on its way, so you can just add that to this count as well. But I need to get rid of a lot of these foundations that I'm just not using. I have way too many. I already did the drugstore version, so if you haven't seen that video, make sure you click the I either up there or up, it's on one of the sides, y'all. Click the I and make sure you go ahead to that drugstore version of this video. I got rid of almost half of my foundation collection and concealers, which was really good. So we're going to try to be super cutthroat, but I don't know, you guys. I've gotten the high-end foundation bug and I just don't want to get rid of any of these. So we're gonna try, but I can't make any promises here. If you haven't done so already and you love declutters and all types of makeup videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also comment down below the next category of makeup that you would like to see. I would love to know what you guys want to see from me. So yeah, here we go. First thing we're gonna do is take these concealers out of here. I'll work with those a little bit later. And here we are left with strictly foundations. So all of my liquid foundations are here, and then I have my stick foundations right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and start pulling things out, and I don't know, we'll go from there. I have a lot of new high-end foundations, so I'm not gonna get rid of those because I literally just got a lot of these. So this Lancome, this is brand new. This Fenty in 370 is brand new. This Dior, oh, I love this Dior Forever foundation, this is also brand new. So those three I'm definitely keeping. Another newer foundation for me is this Black Up foundation. This is in the shade number 4. I'm also going to keep this. Now, a couple that I know I can get rid of, this Fenty foundation in 360. I love the Fenty foundation, but this just isn't my exact shade, so I'm gonna let that go. I'm also gonna let go of this Sunday Riley. I think I let go of this in the last declutter, and then I ended up keeping it, but then I didn't touch it again, so I'm definitely going to get rid of it this time. And I can get rid of this Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's just super old. I don't really wear the Double Wear anymore. Even though it's an amazing foundation, I'll probably repurchase it at some point, but for right now I'm just not wearing it, so I'm gonna let it go. Another one that I think I decluttered this and then I got cold feet and I put it back, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Foundation. That one can go as well, along with this Black Up Mattifying Fluid Foundation. This is the same as the one I just showed you, but it's just in a darker shade, so I'm gonna let that go as well. You know what? I think I'm actually going to list this on my Poshmark if anyone wants this. This one is in the shade number 6. All I did was swatch it. That is literally all I did. I have not used this foundation, so I'm going to list this one on my Poshmark. All right, let's keep going. I have another new foundation here, and it's this new Sephora foundation. This is brand new to their Sephora brand line, and I haven't tried it yet, so we're definitely keeping that. And I also haven't dug into this Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation again yet, so I'm going to keep that as well. Woo! Let's see what we got here. Oh, here's another Estee Lauder Double Wear that I can get rid of because, again, these are super old and I just don't reach for them as much. But I am going to keep this Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is another one that I recently just bought. I'm going to keep this Cover FX Power Play foundation because I really love it. I'm also going to keep this Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear foundation as well. All right, we're getting harder. It's getting so much harder. I'm going to go ahead and let this Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation go. I actually really did love this foundation. I was in the shade Honey, and this is the perfect shade for me. I like this foundation a whole lot. I just never reach for it, so I'm going to let it go. I just feel like I have others that I would reach for before this. Same with this Beauty Bakery foundation. Such a gorgeous foundation. I loved the foundation, but I just don't reach for it, and I can't keep keeping things that I just am not going to touch. So I'm gonna let it go. Let's just pull a few more keepers here. I'm going to keep this NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I love this foundation, you guys know. I'm also gonna keep this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation as well. All right, it's getting rough here. It is getting rough. I did buy this little mini Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, but I just didn't really love it. I only used this one time, so I think I may post this on my Poshmark as well. This is like brand new. I literally used it one time. It's the shade M59 Neutral. So if any of you are interested, I'll list it on my Poshmark for a little bit if anyone wants it, and if not, I'll go ahead and let it go. I'm also gonna let go of this Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, another foundation that honestly I just don't reach for. It was a really nice foundation. I did an entire review on it, just don't reach for it. So I do want to continue to keep my two Dior foundations here. This is the Dior, what is this, Backstage Face and Body Foundation, and I love mixing it with this one, which is the Dior Undercover 24-Hour Foundation. So I'm going to keep both of those. Okay, this is where it gets tough. I'm keeping Huda. Let's keep Huda. I like this one. I'm definitely keeping the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Okay, these two by Becca. I hardly ever reach for those two. Hardly ever. Actually, I just started kind of wearing this a little bit, but I hardly ever reach for this one. So I'll let this one go, and then I'll keep the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. Okay, so we're down to the stick foundation. Let's just dump them. We're down to the sticks. I know I want to keep my RCMA foundation. These are just cream foundations. I don't even know why I bought these, but I definitely want to keep them and get some more use out of them. So I'm going to keep those. I'm also going to keep my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. This is such a good foundation, and I'm not ready to give it up yet. All right, what do we have here? We have Hourglass, NARS, Smashbox, Sephora, and Anastasia. I want to keep the Sephora. I haven't used this as much as I've wanted to, but I want to go ahead and keep it just for a little bit longer. Yeah, I need to try this out some more. Anastasia, I actually really love these, but I've had these for so long and I feel like I've used them so much, but I just can't use them up. But they're expired, they're old, so I'm gonna let these go. This Smashbox foundation, it's like a foundation and a contour stick all in one. It was a little deep for me and I didn't love the finish of it. I just really felt like it made me a lot more oily than I should have been. So I'm gonna let this one go. But I think I'll keep these last three, which is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I really like this, but I have to mix this one with this one. This one is in Honey, and then this one is in Golden Almond. I have to mix those together in order to get them to work for me. But I'll keep them, and then I'll also keep this NARS, what is this? Velvet Matte Stick Foundation, because I really love the finish. All right, so let's move into concealers. Currently, I have 21 concealers, 21 high-end concealers here. I need to pare this down. This is way too many concealers. So I'm just gonna pull out the ones that I know I'm not gonna get rid of, and then we'll move from there. Makeup Forever, this is a brand new one, clearly by the box, and I'm definitely going to keep that. I'm also going to keep my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. The sticker is because it is in this year's Project Pan. So you guys need to go back and watch that video so you know what all videos are in my, what all products are in my Project Pan. I'm also keeping my Fenty concealers because those are like everything. And I'm keeping my Tarte Shape Tape. This one's almost gone, so I'm just gonna continue to use it and try to use it up. Let's see. I can get rid of Kylie. I haven't reached for this in so long. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of this Kylie concealer. It's just taking up space and I'm just not using it. I'm also gonna get rid of this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This was the Naturally Radiant concealer, the first Born This Way concealer that they came out with. I liked it, but I love the other one so much more. So I'm gonna definitely get rid of these two. Some more keepers. I'm going to keep my NARS Naturally Radiant Concealer, my Laura Mercier, my MAC. I'm going to keep Cover FX, as well as this Urban Decay right here. So all of these are staying with me. I feel like I'm not going to be as productive with concealers because I'm keeping Huda. I'm going to keep this Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And let me see, I have 2 of these little mini Tarte Shape Tapes. I can let one go. This is brand new. I haven't even opened these. I'm gonna let one go and then I'll keep another mini because I'm sure I'll be running out of my regular Shape Tape soon. And I'm also gonna keep this Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I've been wanting to try it, so I have a mini, so I'm gonna keep it. I guess this was a fail because I'm keeping all of these. The Sephora Bright Future Concealer. I'm keeping this Bare Minerals Concealer. It's just a spot concealer that looks like that. I have the NARS, what is this called? Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I'm keeping that. And I'm also keeping my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer. Okay, so concealers were kind of a bust. I'm only getting rid of 3, but you can't win them all. I'm going to get rid of the Kylie, one of my Tarte Shape Tapes, and also this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. For foundation, I am actually letting go of all of these foundations. So we're going to get rid of the Black Up. We're getting rid of Beauty Bakery. What is this? Milk Makeup, Anastasia Stick Foundations, Smashbox Studio Skin Stick Foundations, Kat Von D Locket. What is this? Too Faced Peach Perfect. We're getting rid of that. Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless. Fenty. The Influencer by Sunday Riley Foundation. And we're letting go of 2 of the Estee Lauder Double Wears. Alright you guys, so this is what we end up with. I think we actually did pretty well. I started off with 37 high-end foundations and I ended up with 23. So I got rid of 14. I think that's actually really good. And then as far as concealers, I started with 21 high-end concealers. I only got rid of 3 as you guys saw. So I ended up with 18. So I didn't do as well over here, but we did get rid of some and I feel like there's just so much space in this drawer. If you guys remember, I could barely like move through this drawer. Things were spilling out as I opened it. So I feel like we made a lot of progress and the drawer just looks a lot neater and I don't mind actually going in here. So if you guys like these videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to check my Poshmark because I'm adding things to my Poshmark daily. So make sure you're checking my Poshmark store, and that's really it. Follow me on my social media, YvetteLuvsBeauty at Instagram and Facebook, and also YvetteB1 at Snapchat. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my habit, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.